Hey there, it's Patmos, and nice of you to join me as we are going to continue our adventure with Ostriv. We were building a brand new neighborhood. Now we have laid out most of the houses, I think. But we still need a granary and some marketplaces and stuff like that. So we'll be busy with that. And I think we might also need an extra bridge somewhere here. And now that we have one out there, that could actually make sense if we build another one right out here at the same kind of idea and angle. I think that actually makes sense. So if we do another one right there, they can get either to this side or to that side. And that will open up options on this area as well. So I think this makes sense. Question now, of course, is how to get these people all the food and stuff that they need. Well, they have a market here, so it's not that big of a deal. I think they could actually just use the stuff from this granary and pick it up. Might add an extra lady in there, though. But I think if we just get some marketplaces going in here, we should already be there. And I think we can incorporate those into this little area. So let's just set it up a bit. Quickly going to check because it sounds like I turned off all the audio music. Yes. There we go. That's better. So let's start making sure that we sell all the clothing and stuff in here, which is always good. Clothing, warm clothing, shoes, and some firewood. And then I guess out here it will be dried fruit. I don't know, maybe cheese. Do we have an abundance of cheese? No, we do have flour a little bit. I guess, of course, buckwheat and potatoes won't hurt. Potatoes, buckwheat, and then maybe some flour, I guess? Or is there something else that we have an abundance of in terms of food? Fish, dried fruit, dried fish, no. No. So, yeah, it might as well be flour. Then we go to one of our marketplaces and do apply to all. So that will also include the worker in the apply to all. And, of course, all the settings. And there we are. We now have... At least they're applying for workers. It's the sowing season, though, so it might take a while. This is a moment for us to stack back up on Horilka. We now have the working tavern, but still. I would like some more. And this should already be kind of all that we need for this area. Except the fact that what we could do is kind of generate a street-like area by doing this with the trees. You put them in a certain line like this. This kind of generates a street from one bridge to the other, and of course they can go in here and in there. So I think that will be cool. And then we can basically start to arrange this as a little park. Might be good if I click on the right icon and not somewhere off. So, for instance, we can make some nice benched off areas here. And maybe just create a few benches that go take a look out on the water, I think. So at least they can sit out here. Now all we need is, I guess, some decorational trees. Not too many. And maybe a few bushes, but I'd like to keep the bushes a bit to hide the benches so that these people have some privacy when sitting here. So that's it. And then this can be their go-to area for relaxation and a fun time. Now, food's in there. That's good. Clothing, not so much. That's because we are very short on hands at the moment. So I don't see too much of an issue with that, actually. Kind of do want them to finish the bridge soon, though, because then it will just look more finished. And we can also start to think about whether we should do a bridge here, maybe, and maybe even one here. Also think about what to do here. So, yeah. Still plenty of ideas and things to do and places to go to, I guess. But, okay, we're making ash, we're making lye, and we're making potash. Oh, that all looks good. We're actually already making window glass. Now, I'm going to let this just run full. And then I think we can start also selling some at some point. Maybe I should raise this number then to like 5,000 so that at least we get plenty of money in. Plenty of glass in so that we can actually sell some. I don't know. Is there a place where we can sell window glass already? I don't think so. I wish those were a few of the things that they will work on. Look at this, by the way. Really zoomed out. We can see where we started out. The new city center with all the roads. Then these urban areas that we created. I think they look cool. Now we're working on this side because we've got the glass industry here. And I think we've so far built quite an amazing town. It's actually fun. Looks like we're now really pumping out some good iron as well. Which iron do we have now? 500. Okay, well, we have plenty of iron ore. That's already good. And we are now pumping out more iron, so... Visitor from Balaklia. Oh, yes, we can sell some clothing. And that's all that we're gonna sell, apparently. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Let's pause for a second and do some slaughtering out here. That's the good thing now, that every now and then I just forget about it for a while, and then once we start to do this again, we're gonna get a lot of hides. Which is fine. I wonder... Cow hides. Doesn't say we have any in stock, so that's good. We do have leather, though, 10,000, so... This is actually good, because this means that these can probably still have a few more cow hides. Because we don't have them in stock, so yeah, that's good. Let's just keep going now. Now, there's probably a few more we can do out. Ooh, there's actually a lot more we can do out. Not too many, but we need to keep a few in this one because there's a manager to replace older oxen that need replacement. Other than that, this should also generate us some nice meat. There we go. Probably do the same with the sheepies again, or did we do that recently? No, we have a lot of 1-year-old rams here. 2-year-old, a 1-year-old, a 1-year-old, a 1-year-old. 1-year-old. Wow, wow, wow. That is a lot of 1-year-old rams that we can get rid of. Would be nice if we get a sorting option that you can just sort them by male and female animals. So that you can just see the rams underneath each other, and then hopefully specifically with their age also in a form of sort. So age will go from high to low. Yeah, alright, that should be it. That's all the rams set. Well, this is filled up. This is now starting to fill up, which is also good. We do have... How many shoes do we have in store? 8,000! Oh, we should be able to sell some shoes. We just have to get the right people in. They finished another 2 houses in total. People got married, of course, because that's what happens late stages in the game. It's not bad, though. They will have kids, etc. slowly. So our population will still keep growing, just not too fast. See, another couple has got married, child's born... You just get a little bit slower population growth, but there will still be population growth. It will still be very good, so don't worry about it. I mean, all these houses just have married couples in them. No new people in, but that's okay. And now they're bringing in the stones. Oh, they still need to bring in a lot, but they're all picked up. So all the stones are actually inbound. It just takes time for them to get here. Then they can build this bridge too. Now, I think we won't be able to make a stone road perfectly with the current stone road system. But I think what we can do... Well, we should do short pieces probably if we want to give it a go. The system is really hard to work with, as you can already see. You can see by how it kind of turns into blocks. So if we do it like this, this should be kind of a fit. We'll probably have to do small pieces at a time and then slowly try and create a nice pavement out here, but that's gonna be tough. So we'll see if we can do it slowly. But yeah, that's why I still want my painting tool. I just want to be able to paint a road that goes with a curve and then... Oh well, we can always dream. They go with the bridge though, and they only await another 200 bricks. All the rest is in, so they can build the bridge for like 99%. And probably by that time, those last stones will arrive. Although they are really fast with the bridge. Look at this. This is going quite well. They're already almost halfway in, so... Somebody could please bring me those stones. That would be very much appreciated. Yeah, they're doing a good job. Kind of interested. I don't know much about bridge building and stuff, but I would think that you can already remove this wooden piece here, because this is already all done. So it would be cool if you would see them remove these and then put it in like one or two in front and then go forward like that or something. I don't know. Just my thoughts. Well, all stones are there, so they're going to finish this bridge now. See, there'll be the off-ramp. Yep, there we go. Bridge is done. Nice. A messenger from Paniatine. Ooh, let's sell some lime. Let's sell some sunflower oil. And that's it. Do we need some mead? You know what? Let's just make sure that we get enough. I mean, we're making a ton of money with this anyway, so we can just get it. We can buy window glass here. We can't sell it. 0.26. That's a nice price, though. I like that. I mean... Imagine how much money we could make with it. Of course, that's the buying price, so the sales price is usually a little bit lower, but still. I would love to be able to get that. Now, one of the things we haven't built yet is wells in this area. We have 2 here. Oh, we actually did build 2 then. So, might do the same out here then. Or reserve this for more garden houses. I think we should do kind of a mirror thing here. So, we're going to build 2 wells here as well. There we go. Probably did not do anything. Yeah, we made some fences, but that's it. So, guess we can still plant some trees there soon. There we go. And let's go with some pine trees this time. I mean, why not? Pine trees are nice, so I like those. Too close to another tree? I don't think so. And we definitely need some more decorations. Actually, one of the things I'm planning on is to do a new streaming series with the game. Probably when this airs, I've already started it. And one of the things I really want to work on during that is the decorations. Just decorate everything up and make a town look nice, because it really, in my opinion, makes a difference. Like all the trees here and all the colors and stuff that they add, that really brings the town to life. If you have, I still have RC? We have a lot of stuff added here. There's still quite a bit of open spaces and it doesn't really feel alive. And if we take a look at this, look at this. I mean, it's okay because they have their own greenery. Sorry, little cough there, but it's just not feeling as nice and cozy as it is with all the green and stuff. So I really want to keep that going as I now take a look at my graveyard. We still have a few open spots, but not too many, so might be time to expand the graveyard. Let's see. We can do it, so that's not the hard part. we'll do it kind of like this, I guess. It'll be the new area. Yep. Now, the thing is, we can't plant trees on this side now, because we have this row already, but these are the pine trees, yeah. What we can do, however, is get them a little bit out of the edge. So see, we can go right here. We can do the same out here. So we can do it a bit like this. That's okay. Probably do it in the corner here, and then there won't be anyone fitting in there, but that's okay. Let's go like this. And then, yeah, let's add a few graves here. Probably should do some bushes first. Did we do the dog rose bushes in here? I think so. Or did we do... No, I think we did the gilder rose, because I love those the best. I like the lilac ones because they give color, but they're a bit bright. And I would really love some more options with the trees, actually. With the bushes. Not just 2 colors, but have a few extra. Okay, this looks better. Now let's get into some extra graves. Try and squeeze them in as far in the corner as possible. 1, 2, 3. Start on this side. 1, 2. Look at that. 3. That works. Okay. Then we're gonna go right here. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, we can do them straight opposite. 1, 2. 1, 2. Then of course they need some area to be able to walk. 1, 2. And same here. 1, 2. Alright, new area. Set up nice and easy. Let's go add 2 benches here. And that's a new area. Gonna take time for all the trees to grow and all that kind of stuff, but that's nice. It's fine. Ooh, they built an extra house here, and it's open, so we might get some new people migrating in. Ooh. I think we need to get these wells in. And, of course, this road, so that we can continue working on that. This seems to be running smoothly. They're getting their stuff handed out, so that's great. These still need some food, but hey, you know, there's plenty here, so don't worry about it. Get it. And we already have 1,500, and there are another 10 added. 1,500 window glass. Kind of like those numbers. That's good. Now let me check. It's June. And we haven't checked food for a while. We still have 4,000 buckwheat in store now. So the production really went up last time. And we produced 4,000 more than we actually used. So this is good. Because we still have a bit to go till the harvest. So yes, we might run out close to the harvest. But at least we now produce good enough numbers. And we have a ton of dried fruits still left. So that's great. They won't spoil. We have some fish spoilage. Not much. And halfway into the year, that's all that we have. 99 spoilage with some fish, that's all. Warm clothing, we have plenty. We have plenty of wool. Looks like we... Oh, yeah, we have a lot of soap. We are not so many potatoes, though. We're really selling a lot of potatoes. But the year after, we sold quite a few less. So could be a temporary one because we were out of the buckwheat so much that they were buying a few bits of extra potatoes. So could be that this year we'll start to see an increase again. But we will have to keep our eyes on it. But for the most part, all these numbers look very good. I like it. I like it. So apparently those moved in there, I guess. There are a few food issues here and there, but that's must see. There's 4 types of food here and plenty of each, so those should all be temporary problems, I guess. Yep, new families moved in here. Very nice. Settled recently, settled recently. They brought their own foods. But that, yeah, see, we have people available. So let's add to all these buildings so that we can produce even more. And this will be good for the harvest time. That will actually be really good. Okay, this is all producing good numbers, no worries there, everything is fine, this is perfect. Might as well take out the window glass from here. Move resources by card. Let's move the window glass. Put it in this storage so that we have everything that we have in here and it not cluttered up at a trade post. That might get us to the point where we can build a few extra row houses. Although row houses are a good way to offset your economy. So if you really think like, oh, I'm just having enough food for everyone. How do I want to offset my economy? Well, get some row houses. That's the easiest way to do that. So sometimes it might be good to hold off on that a little bit. Because before you know it, you build like a block of row houses and all of a sudden you are short on food again. So this is just a little tip. Let's see. These are the normal row houses, 3 stories. I think we still need one with an arch, since we don't have that one yet. So let's try and incorporate one on this side, I guess. Let's rotate it so that it should fit the best. Now press F1. Make sure that it perfectly fits. There we go. And I think we can do a regular one on this side then. That should now also be like an almost perfect fit. Okay. Well, this will add us 2 row houses. I want to get one earlier on than the rest so that we get like 6 extra families, I believe. Yeah. Let's just fly over the town to our new area that's taking shape. We'll have to figure out what to do in the middle, but we'll get to that. They still have to plant trees here, but these are the closest. This is the closest one, and they're still probably busy finishing off the last tree. Yep, still need to plant another 59 trees in there, so... Yep, that's a toughie. Get to it, though. We'll get to it. Finishing the next house here. Then they're going to build another well. Then we built this house, I think. Yep. So that's good. Then the outside houses are there, and these are there. I kind of like it with the bridges like this, so that's pretty cool. Town's getting somewhere. Yep, people got married. That happens late game. People get married. One of the reasons I tried to go relatively quickly in the beginning of the game is because you want to have the most optimal time to get new immigrants. In the beginning, you start off with like 9 men, 9 ladies, which is 18, and usually like 5, 6 kids, which are pretty young normally. So especially in the first like 8 to 10 years of the game, most of the houses you build new will get new immigrants, except if you get unlucky and you get a lot of immigrants with older kids, of course. But then still, because your population is so small, and it will take a lot of the kids years to grow up. In the first like 5 years, if you build a ton of houses then, you will really grow your population. Later on in the game, like right now, it can be a bit harder. You can get a bit unlucky, and more people will get married. So if we take a look here now, we have these 2. Sorry, not a calf. We had these 2 which had new immigrants, but all of these got married. So that means out of the 7, 8, 9, 10 houses, only 2 got filled with new people. And that's actually not a bad score. So yes, later in the game it can be hard to get the new people in. So make sure... This brings me, by the way, to building an extra tavern out here. I think that will actually be a good one. Let's see, can we place it here then? Oh, I have to think about where to place it. I don't want to place it right here, because this is also going to be a street. Probably work on housing here then, so that we get the idea of a street here a bit more. We get the idea a bit more that this is going to be a street as well. And I want it to be a street like that goes straight in the middle here, so... We also want to build houses on this side that narrow the street a bit in the end. Not too much. It's a pretty wide street. I think we can do with a wide street for a bit. But I also don't want it to have like a straight shape. So doing it a bit more like this, I think will be nice. And now we can make a little bit of a rotation here like this. And then in here and in here we can probably do some more greens and stuff, and trees and bushes, and maybe a gazebo or something, so that people have a place to sit. And it'll be interesting. Of course, we get a hefty long building queue, so probably hold off on that now a bit. We do see that they build another well, and they already have everything in to build this house. Oh, they do now. They weren't when everybody came in, but now they do. So they can now finish this. Now this will have to start accumulating, but that'll happen. Then they're going to build this little piece with only 25 bricks or stones. And then they're going to get into the row house, which will be interesting because they won't start until this one is done with bringing the resources in. So it could actually be smart to move it one over because they'll be busy with this one longer. As soon as they finish this one, they can also start to transport goods to the row house. I think they'll have more transported then, before they get started building, if that makes any sense. Okay, here comes the roof. All it needs at some point is just a thatch. There it comes. Do we get a new married family, or are we lucky? Nope, see, new married family. 19 and 18, good age to get married, I guess. Let's sell some clothing. Deal. We're really making big chunks of clothing. So what we could do is this. And then sell another 500. So we'll do 2 times 500. That adds up to the 1,000 that we're now getting in. That will give us 250 gold. We're around to 20,000 all the time now. So yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so now they're going to build this first house in this area. Then they're going to go to the row house. But as soon as this has all the resources and everything is picked up already, yep, there they go. See, now they will also start to bring resources here already. So that's good. That's good. So then as soon as they have everything here, they can build it, and all the transportation crews can keep transporting. I like how the map's evolving. You can really see the different areas with the city center and all the loose houses. Here we have some loose houses. Here we have garden houses and stuff. And the farms, of course. Here we have more loose houses. The orchard. Here we can see the farms that we all have. All these fields nicely lined up, including the tree fields, of course, that we have here. How many more? 34. Okay, so they're really planting all the trees. And then at some point we should probably tell them to start cutting these instead of other ones. Now, one trick that can work every now and then. See, this one has a lot of stuff in it. If we want them to keep getting rid of all the trees in the game, which in the end we want all the trees removed, is just to tell them to destroy them. See, this one is not doing anything because it's full, and if we just destroy the logs, they will go out again and fetch some logs. And in the end, we need to get rid of all the trees in order to build everywhere, so might be a good option. We can now see that the harvest has started. These guys can hire a hefty amount of people. This is a little bit less, but that's okay. You can probably see the difference. See, this one is right in town. Fully hired. Almost fully hired. Okay, hired. Fully hired. Nice. Almost fully hired. So yeah, they're doing a great job with all the hiring. So plenty of people available then. We have this one. They have this. A horse needs shoes. Well, I have shoes and we have the tack, so I guess that should just get it done. But it looks like it's out, so it could be that it's either being repaired right now, or that it's on the way home and then it should be good. I don't know. It is out there somewhere, so we'll see. This one is fully operational. This one needs repairs. Okay, that's interesting. Let's check these. 3 more orders in queue. See, so that's all. They just need some more metal parts. How are we doing on metal parts? Do we have enough? Let's pause for 28. Okay, can we buy... No, we can only buy nails. Okay. Well, that's fine. In the end, our smithy should fix it, so it should not be too much of a problem. But you can always see where to improve your town. This one is also completely filled up on logs, so let's get rid of the logs, and then they will start chopping more trees out here. Although, yep, they did this whole area. Perfect. So now they're gonna go... I don't know where to get trees, so... You know what? We can get everybody out and tell them to really make this one empty. Because there's no more trees to be chopped down here. There's no more trees to be chopped down here. There's no more trees to be chopped down here. They can chop down trees there. Or go, I don't know, all the way up there. So this one is now pointless for a while. Good. This area is cleared out. I love it. Alright, they're building this house now. And as you can see, they have all the resources. So they're building it. But look at this. They also brought in a ton of resources for the row house now. So that they can really get the work on. Even more lime and window glass on the way. And as soon as some of the transporters are available, they can transport in the rest. It's not that much. Probably, yeah, we have a few less builders, I think, because of the timing, that it's now harvest time. But there's still plenty to do all the work. Yep, this is still stacked up, so that's good. House is done. Of course, we get a new married family. And now they're going to go here. Everything is now collected. They just need to bring in some stuff. We do need the window glass in this area already for the production, so we need to get it soon. So that they can really do all the work, but this is good. But... while they start building the row house, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you have not done so, please subscribe to my channel. Leave all your comments in the comment section. I will respond to them. And then, of course, I hope to see you in a brand new video. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.